Hello everyone, I welcome you all to ATM Creations. Let's begin with yet another beautiful dot mandala in this board. And in this video, what I'm going to discuss about is how to use behind the scenes content and how it can act like a gold mine for artists. I'm keeping brass dot. I'm keeping yellow dots. Let me share with you how behind the scenes content can turn silent followers into paying clients. If you see Instagram, most of the artists they share only finished and polished artworks. Keeping tiny dots in yellow. When the finished artworks, when you post them in Instagram, they look beautiful, but they don't show your journey, your struggle, the process, or the real human or emotion behind the artwork. Keeping orange dots. I've told you already, and I will tell you again now, people connect with people, not just with some pretty pictures. Now, when you post behind the scene content, they help you build emotional connection with your audience and they help you boost trust being created with them. And the behind the scenes, when you share, it shows your dedication, expertise, and your uniqueness too. Most importantly, when you share something behind the scenes, it makes your audience feel like they are also part of your journey. I'm keeping tiny dots in orange. Now, what I'm going to do is to share with you step by step strategy that you can follow to leverage this BTS content, that is behind the scenes content, and grow trust, engagement, and sales with your audience. And each step that I'm going to share will give you details about what exactly you need to show in that behind the scene content. What can you possibly write in the caption for that particular reel? And how do you convert the engagement into connection and sales? The first behind the scene content could be show your workplace. Okay, what exactly you can post? Probably take a picture or video of your art space, irrespective of big or small, irrespective of whether they are aesthetically aligned or not, whatever it is. Let it be clean or messy, it just doesn't matter. Take a picture or a video of your art space. And when you post, you can caption it as this is a little space where the magic actually happens. It is not perfect, but it holds my energy and dreams. Do you have a similar space in your home? I'm keeping tiny dots in sky blue. Okay, what is the purpose of this video about your creative space? It makes your art life feel so real, raw, and relatable to people. Generally, artists or even hobbyists would love to peek into creative spaces. Now tell me, don't you love to peek into others' creative spaces? I'm keeping light blue dots. Now, the second idea for BTS is record the start of your artwork. Probably a reel showing the first few strokes, the first few dots, or your hand holding the tool or preparing the base. Basically, the start of your artwork, whether that is picture or a reel, preferably a reel. You can caption it as starting a new 16-inch mandala today. or whatever size that you have shown. And you can also say every artwork begins with a blank space and a deep breath. And this particular artwork is so special to me because I am painting it with an intention to attract abundance. Okay, what is the purpose? You show the intention behind the art, connecting your audience emotionally and spiritually. Keeping tiny dots in light blue. Now, the third idea for BTS reel, talk to the camera, or you can even show time lapse. Okay, what can you post? A reel or a story talking briefly about what you are working on, or the time lapse of your painting. And you can caption it as art is my therapy and my teacher. As I paint this today, I was thinking about how calm and centered I feel with every single dot. I'm keeping brass dots, like how this dotting helps me to feel peaceful, calm, and centered. You can also ask in the caption that says, do you have an activity that grounds you like this? When you create a BTS and caption it like how I just shared with you, your energy and presence becomes visible. People feel your vibe. And when people feel your vibe, they build trust in you very fast. Now I'm going to share with you the idea number 4 for sharing BTS content. Okay, what can you post? Probably a story or a carousel showing a mistake, smudged paint, imperfect dot, or a complete color mismatch. You can caption this particular BTS reel saying, I almost craved this piece. The colors did not blend the way I imagined it to be. But then I reminded myself, perfection is not my goal, but showing up is. Every dot that I place, perfect or imperfect, is part of my journey. Keeping tiny brass dots. Okay, what purpose this kind of a BTS serve? It basically humanizes you. It shows your vulnerability, and that creates deep connection. And the fifth idea for BTS could be show the tools that you use. You can flat lay your brushes, tools, paints, a video of how you clean or organize them, something of that kind. And you can caption it saying, people often ask me which tools do I use for my dot mandalas. Here are my favorites. Let me know if you want a detailed breakdown. I'll make a video for you. I'll keep brass dots. Now, this kind of BTS will position you as an expert. It creates a lot of engagement. And when there is a lot of engagement, it opens the door for meaningful DM conversations. Now, the idea number 6 for BTS content is you can create a before and after reel. Probably you can split the screen showing a blank MDF and the finished work. I'm keeping brushstrokes in yellow, and you can caption such a reel like from a blank MDF to vibrant energy. This particular 24-inch mandala, whatever size you create for this reel, this 24-inch mandala took 9 hours and a lot of love, determination, and support. And the transformation of this art reflects my own inner shifts too. Okay, what is the purpose? The purpose is it gives the visual satisfaction is equal to higher engagement. Also, this kind of reel will reinforce your dedication and craftsmanship. Seventh idea and the last idea for BTS. You can create a reel about client story or your own personal reflection. You can talk about the student's transformation or your own journey with art. I'm keeping brushstrokes in orange, and you can caption such a reel that says, "A year ago, I doubted whether I could make a living through art. Today, I teach hundreds of students and have sold artworks across the globe. All because I started my journey." If you are dreaming about something big, doing what you really love doing, all you need to do is trust the journey. And the purpose of such kind of a reel is it builds a lot of credibility and it inspires people, which is actually a powerful magnet to attract students or buyers. I told you I'll give you 7 ideas, but now I'm going to share 5 more bonus ideas for creating BTS content. The first one, you can share about what do I do before painting. The second, maybe you can share about my favorite part of this design process. And you can also share about a mandala which almost I gave up on. I'm keeping brass dots. And the fourth one can be what my typical painting day would look like. And packing and shipping your artwork to a buyer. You can batch create these kind of reels just once in a week and use them, repurpose them for reels, stories, and carousels. I'm keeping brushstrokes in light blue. So to summarize, let me tell you what kind of BTS contents will build what kind of an emotion or a trust with audience and what could be the probable outcome of that. When you show real effort and process, it builds a lot of trust with people and results in higher engagement. And when you show emotions and intentions, it builds emotional connection with people and you are likely to receive more DMs and comments. And when you talk about tools and techniques, it increases your credibility as an expert and you are likely to receive a lot of demand for teaching. Now, when you share your mistakes and learnings, people develop a lot of relatability with your content, and that helps you create a loyal community. And when you share your student stories, it's a social proof which will result in more sales and sign-ups. Let me do a quick recap of how you can use BTS for your journey. You can show your workspace and routines. You can record your artwork in progress. You can share your voice and face. You don't hide your imperfections or doubts, share it. You educate your people, your audience, with tools, tips, and stories. Let people see the soul behind your art. So, why should I do all of these? Because people don't just buy your art, they buy your energy, they buy your story, they buy your presence. If you are an artist who wants to build trust, grow your audience, and start monetizing your art, I invite you to join my art monetization internship program. And inside the program, I'll personally guide you to use the content to attract buyers and students, build personal brand through Instagram, turn your creativity into consistent income. You can either comment internship or WhatsApp internship. Number is there in the description. Or you can even DM me the word internship. I'll share all the details with you. Let us stop hiding your process and start building your art empire from behind the scenes. I'll keep brushstrokes in light blue. I'll keep some yellow dots. I'll keep sky blue dots. I'll keep some yellow dots now. I'll keep tiny dots in yellow. I'll keep orange dots. I'll keep tiny dots in orange. I'll keep brass dots in floral shape. I'll keep yellow dots. I'll keep orange dots. I'll work the dots in orange. I'll keep brushstrokes in sky blue. I'll keep brushstrokes in light blue. I'll keep brass dots. I'll keep brass dots in drop shape. I'm sure this mandala design is vibrant and the message in this video is useful. Thank you for watching.